Okay, now that we've finished our block wall, we've been asked by the client to put a pool onto their property. In front of you, you should have one of 4 separate bids. If you are partner 1, your pool is 24 feet in width by 45 feet in length. When I say that, I'm talking about the outer edge of the pool. If you're partner 2, you're looking at a 29 by 52. If you're partner 3, you're a 33 by 39, and this is in feet. And partner 4, you're 34 feet by 53 feet. So these are all bid 1 rectangular areas we're looking at. So if I were to be in this, and I will use different numbers for my pool, I need a rectangle. And I don't want you to start your rectangle right on the property. I want you to start your rectangle off the property. And for my pool, I'm just going to do something simple. It will be different than yours. So I'm going to put in a width and a length by putting in my feet with a comma and then a length. So mine is going to happen to be 22 by 40. Yours should not be this, but I just want to show you how this all works. So here's my 22 by 40 deck that is going to become a pool. I'm going to take that rectangle eventually, drag it onto my property, but I have a little bit of work to do before I actually complete that. So I don't know what your actual pool size is going to be. Some of you are going to have rectangular pool, there will be a kidney-shaped pool, an oval pool, and an L-shaped pool. So you're going to have to kind of figure out how much pool you can fit onto your deck after you take a look at your picture. So the pool I'm going to construct is going to first of all be a rectangular pool. So if you're constructing a rectangular pool, you're in good shape here. So I will construct this rectangular pool here. Let's see here. If I'm going to put a rectangular pool on, I need to offset my geometry. And to do that, I need to actually click on, nope, that's not working. Why is that not working? Offset. Maybe I need to select it first. Select that, offset my geometry. Here we go. So I had to select it first in order to get that to work. The deck around my pool should probably be, oh gosh, at least 3 feet or more. 3 feet is not a lot to walk on. Let's say I wanted a 4-foot distance all the way around. So I'll type in 4 feet, enter, and that will be the concrete edge of my pool. And now I'm going to start to construct the rest of this pool. If you've ever been in a pool may be a lap pool, so it could just go down straight 3 feet, in which you could take that, and what we're going to do first, before we do that though, is we're going to construct obviously our perimeter thickness. The perimeter thickness is going to be 2 feet. So I got that in there. But now I need to actually take this and push it down further. So the client had asked for this pool to actually just be 3 feet, 4 feet down. So I'm going to push this down about 4 feet here. That way most people can stand up in that pool pretty easily, but they can also swim without kicking their toes on the ground. So I'll just take that, push it down 4 feet, and now we have an area of pool that at least is a beginning. Doesn't mean that we're done in any way, shape, or form yet, but at least this is a beginning of what we can do. What I can do now is put some water in. So before I put water in, I think what I'll do is take this distance and move it out just a little bit so we have an edge to our pool. Maybe I'll move that out a foot. We're going to also move this edge out a foot. The other edge out a foot. And finally, we could probably just leave this as it is if we wanted to do that. I'm just curious as to getting rid of the extra geometry I don't want. If I erase that line, do you notice that it actually erased everything? So I have to re-push all of that down. But while I'm here, I might as well erase this line. And I'll erase another line I don't need. So when I come back in and make this push again down to the 4-foot mark. Oops, I can't do that. I've got to select only this portion here, and it's wanting to select everything. I don't know why that is. So we'll figure that out. I just want to push this down. Is that working? Yeah, that works. There it goes. Okay. So we've done that. We've got a pool here. Right now, unfortunately, it looks as if I have a very thick concrete slab here. I'm going to have to work on that. Yeah, I can't really have a 4-foot outer concrete slab. That's a lot of concrete. So I'm going to try to figure out what I can do about that. Let me see if I push this area up. There it goes. I only want a foot here, so I'll put that back to where it was. 1 foot. That's 3 feet. Now I have to go up to 2 feet. If I go up 2 feet more, I can get rid of that area of concrete that I don't want. So we have a very simple lap pool we've made here. I've got some strange things happening here. I've got to zoom in and check out. It looks like I've got some geometry here that is acting very strange. Oh no, that's all right. It looks good. It was just a weird angle there. What I don't need here is this extra line that I've generated. So I'm going to get rid of that line all around the pool because that's going to get in my way. And I'm almost done with that. We'll come over here and get rid of that final line. That way when we put oh, never mind. I guess we'll have to leave that line there. So I'll Control Z, put that, let that line stay. And what we'll have now is a place where we can actually put our water, but we also have an area we can sit on and just dip our toes in the pool if we want. So we'll start to fill this with water now. Let's see what we can do here. I'll put some water here. Water is not on the same screen because I have 2 screens, so now I'm looking at water. Here we are. Here's some nice water we can throw in there. Okay. And got some water over here. And now we've filled this area up with water for the client. Now we've got to think about what we want for our outer brick work. So we'll come back in our next video and check that out.